Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Silvana and in today's video we will do a relaxing yoga flow that is designed to stretch the entire body, releasing sore muscles, stiffness and to increase flexibility. So whenever you are ready, find a quiet place, roll out your mat and let's get started. Let's start today's class lying down on the back. Rolling all the way back onto your mat, relax the head down and hug the knees into your chest. Rocking a little bit from side to side if that feels nice, massaging the spine. Slowly come to a stop again and release both feet onto your mat. Pull your right knee back to the chest, interlock your fingers on the shin bone, opening up the hip. Rotate your right ankle, first to one side and then to the other side. Coming to a stop again. Extend the right leg up to the ceiling and interlock the fingers either behind your hamstring or calf muscle and flex your right foot. If the hamstring is tight, keep the knee a little bit bent. Let your lower back be heavy, make sure the lower back stays on the mat. Inhale, creating a little bit more length in the leg, kicking the heel up. Exhale, pull the leg a little bit closer to the chest. Feel the stretch in the back of your leg. Try to relax the shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale, release. Bring your right ankle to your left knee or thigh. Thread the right arm between the legs and interlock your fingers on your left shin bone or behind the left knee and pull the knee towards the chest for a figure 4 stretch. Release the head and shoulders down. Feel the deep stretch in your outer right hip. If the stretch is too intense, you can always keep the hands behind the left knee. Close your eyes. Breathing deeply in and out. Relax the face and facial muscles. One more breath. And release. Bring your left foot back onto the mat. Flex your right foot, keeping the ankle on the knee, and take both arms shoulder width away from your body, palms facing up. Inhale. Exhale, let the left knee fall to the left side until the sole of the left foot or the ball of the left foot comes down onto the floor. Point the right knee up towards the ceiling so you feel the stretch in your right side body, maybe in the front of the hip. Again, you can close your eyes here, relax the shoulders, and just breathe into this pose. Let yourself be heavy. One more breath here, and then slowly release again. Lifting the left knee up so the knee points up towards the ceiling. Walk the left foot towards the left edge of your mat now and turn the toes outwards. Inhale. Exhale, use the right foot to pull the left knee over to your right side. Let both legs fall down. Let gravity pull down the legs. Feel the stretch in the front of your left hip now. Inhale and exhale out. Use that weight of the right foot to bring the left knee a bit further down to the mat. One more breath here and release. Lifting the knees back up and walk the left foot back to the center of your mat. Extend the right leg up towards the ceiling and this time crunch and interlock the fingers behind your right calf muscle. Lifting the head and shoulders, pull the leg towards you and extend your left leg all the way out, opening up the hips at the same time. Inhale Exhale, release your head, pull the leg a little bit closer to the chest. Again, you can bend the knee if you need to. Relax your left leg down, feel the hips opening and feel the deep stretch in your right hamstring. Inhale and exhale, release. Good, bringing the right knee back to the chest. Take the right arm shoulder width away from the body, keeping the left hand on the right knee. Inhale. Exhale, spinal twist. Let the right knee fall over to your left side. Stack the hips on top of each other and let your head fall over to your right side so you gaze towards your right hand. Keeping the left hand on your right leg for some extra grounding. And make sure to keep the right shoulder blade on the mat. 2 more breaths here. And 1 more breath. Release. Bring the right knee back towards the chest, both hips on the mat, and then extend both legs out onto the mat. Center yourself. Bend both knees again and we take it on to the other side. Bring your left knee to the chest now, interlock the fingers and pull the knee a little closer. Rotate your left ankle, first to one side and then to the other side. Coming to a stop again. Slowly extend the left leg up to the ceiling, interlock your fingers either behind the hamstring or calf muscle and flex your left foot. Let your lower back be heavy and try to relax your shoulder blades down. Keep the knee bent if you feel tightness in your hamstring. Breathing deeply in and out, creating length in the leg. Inhale. And exhale. Release. Bend the left knee and take your left ankle onto your right knee or thigh. Lift the right foot, thread the left arm between the legs and interlock your fingers on your right shin bone or behind the knee and pull the knee towards the chest. Figure 4 stretch. Feel the deep stretch in your outer left hip. You can close your eyes here. Again, make sure the lower back stays on the mat. The spine is flat on the mat. Try to relax the shoulders. Notice where your body is holding any blockage or tension. Breathe into it. And as you exhale, try to let it all go. Inhale. And exhale out. Slowly release again. Bring the right foot back onto the mat. Keeping the left ankle on the right knee and take both arms shoulder width away from your body. Inhale. Exhale, let your right knee fall down to your right side until the sole of the left foot or the ball of the left foot is touching the floor. Make sure the left knee is pointing up to the ceiling or press it a little bit outwards. Relax the shoulders. Breathe into your left side body. Notice any sensations. Keep the awareness inwards. Inhale. And exhale out. Release. Lifting the knee back up. Walk the right foot to the right edge of the mat. Turn the toes outwards. Flex your left foot. Inhale. Exhale, use the left foot to pull both knees over to the left side. And just let gravity pull down the legs. Don't worry how far they collapse. Feel the stretch in your right side body now, maybe in the front of your hip. Again, close your eyes, relax the shoulders. Let the legs be heavy. Let the legs sink down a little more. Inhale and exhale, release. Lift the knees, take the right foot back to the center of the mat And then extend the left leg up towards the ceiling. Crunch up so you can interlock your fingers behind your left calf muscle, engage the core. Pull the leg a bit closer, relax the head back. Extend the right leg all the way out. Feel the hips opening up. You might feel a little shake here through the left leg. Again, bend the knee as much as you need to. If you feel tightness in the hamstring, you will still feel the deep stretch in the back of your leg. One more deep breath here. Bring the leg a little closer. And then release. Bend the left knee. We find our spinal twist. Taking the left arm shoulder width away from the body. Inhale. Exhale, let the left knee fall over to the right side, stacking the hips on top of each other and gaze over your left shoulder. You can keep your right hand on the left leg for some extra grounding. Make sure the left shoulder blade stays on the mat. Close your eyes. Notice the rotation in your lower back. Taking one more deep breath here. And then release, bringing the knee back towards the chest, both hips on the mat, and extend both legs out, center yourself. Bend both knees again. Lift the feet, get hold of the back of your knees, and from here just rock and roll yourself up to seated on the mat. Extend the legs a little bit out in front of you, feet together. Reach both arms up. Inhale, lengthen the spine, flex your feet. Exhale, bend the knees as much as you need to. Fold over the legs and get hold of the outer arch of your feet or ankles. Stretch the spine forward. Again, you can bend the knees here as much as you need. You want to stretch the spine rather than the legs. Make sure you hinge forward from the hips. Pull yourself a little bit further forward. Inhale. Exhale, fold a little more. And then release again. Lengthen the spine up to seated. Bend your right knee and take your left leg out to the side of the mat. Bringing the sole of your right foot to the left inner thigh and make sure your hips are still facing forward. Inhale, reach the arms up, lengthen. Exhale, turn to the left leg and fold over the left leg, getting hold of your foot, ankle or shin bone. Stretch the spine forward. If you feel tightness in your lower back, keep the left knee a little bit bent. Try to square the chest as much as possible towards the leg. So in your mind, you're pressing the right shoulder a little bit further down. Inhale, exhale, fold. On your next inhale, lengthen the spine, coming back up. Exhale, release the arms. Now we're going to swing the left leg behind us for pigeon pose. So we keep the right shin bone on the mat. The right knee can either point forward or outwards and square the hips towards the mat. So make sure the hips are not folding to one side more than the other side. Inhale, exhale, sleeping pigeon. Let the upper body fold over the legs. Either rest your forehead on your hands, forearms, or resting the forehead on the mat. Feel the deep stretch in your outer right hip. Let that right hip sink even further down to the mat. Let yourself be heavy. Again, make sure the hips are square. Relax the face, relax the shoulders. And just take a moment here, breathing deeply into the stretch. Try to release any blockage or tension. Taking one more deep breath here. And then slowly release. Walk the hands back towards you. Lift your upper body up. Shift the weight over to your right side and swing the left leg to the front again. Keep your right shin bone on the mat and find a half lotus, stacking the left shin bone on top of the right, either bringing the left foot to your inner thigh or to the knee crease, or just stack the ankles on top of each other and gently press your left knee a little bit further down, opening up the hip. You might want to stay here, or otherwise find a forward fold. Reach the arms out in front and let your upper body fold over your legs. Relax the head, maybe bringing the forehead onto the mat, or just keep on reaching forward, hinging forward from the hips. Feel the stretch through the hips. Make sure the sitting bones stay grounded. Breathing deeply in and out. Taking one more deep breath here. And then slowly release. Roll the spine back up to seated. And then extend the legs back out in front of you. Let's take it to the other side. Bend the left knee, take the right leg to the side of the mat, and take the left sole of the foot to your right inner thigh. Hips face forward. Inhale, reach your arms up, create length. Exhale, turn to your right leg and fold over your right leg, getting hold of your foot, ankle or shin bone. Relax the head down. Try to rotate the chest so the chest comes square or parallel towards your right leg. Inhale, create a little bit more length. Crown of the head is reaching forward towards your toes. And exhale, try to fold a little bit further forward. You might notice one side of the body usually opens up a little bit more than the other side. That's quite normal. By time, the body will balance out more and more. Let's take one more breath here. And then slowly release, lifting the upper body back up. Shift the weight over to your left side. Swing the right leg back so you can find your pigeon pose. Left knee points either forward or maybe you can take it a bit further out and make sure the hips stay square. Inhale. Exhale, sleeping pigeon, let your upper body fold over the legs, either resting the forehead on your hands, forearms or on the mat. If you feel any pain in your front knee or ankle, take your time to adjust the pose a little bit. You can always lift your upper body a little bit further up, or you can always bring the left knee a little bit further in. Let the hips be heavy. Inhale. And exhale, feel the left hip sinking a little bit further down. Make sure the hips stay square. And just notice where your body is holding any tension. Try to breathe into it. And as you exhale, try to let it all go. One more breath here. And then slowly release. Lift the upper body back up. Shift the weight to the left side, swing the right leg forward. Left shin bone stays on the mat, and then stack the shin bones on top of each other for lotus pose. Left foot on the inner thigh or knee crease, maybe gently press the right knee a little bit further down to open up the hips. Inhale here, and as you exhale, fold over the legs. Either stay on the hands, maybe you can bring the forearms down, maybe even the forehead down. Keep the sitting bones grounded. Listen to your body. You want to feel a nice stretch, but you don't want to feel any pain or discomfort. Always take your time to adjust the pose if you need to. Taking one more deep breath here, fold. And then slowly release, lifting the upper body back up. Extend the legs out in front of you, shake out the legs a little bit. Bend both knees again, feet hip-width apart, and take your hands next to your hips. Let your knees fall from side to side, releasing any tension from your hips, from the lower back. And then slowly coming to a stop again, so the knees are pointing up towards the ceiling. Swing the legs back and come onto your hands and knees into a tabletop position. You can come a bit further back to the back of your mat to have some space in front of you. Happy pose. Keep your hips in line with your knees and just reach your arms out in front of you. Either rest the forehead or the chin on the mat and feel the chest opening up towards your mat. Arch through the back, keep on reaching through the fingertips, feel the stretch in your shoulders. If you are very tight, keep the elbows bent and keep the forearms on the mat. Make sure the hips stay in line with your knees. One more breath here. And then release. Lift the head, let the hips come forward and down into Sphinx pose. Keep the chest lifted and take your elbows underneath your shoulders. Hands, elbows and shoulder in one line. Squeeze the buttocks. Press the ears away from your shoulders. Actively pull the mat a little bit towards you with your hands. Feel the chest opening up a little bit more. Let's take one more breath here. And we release. Extend the left arm out in front of you and thread the right arm underneath the left arm. Release the forehead onto the mat and extend the left arm all the way out. Press the left hip and the left shoulder a little bit further down. Rest the forehead on the mat. Feel the stretch in your outer right shoulder. Make sure the chest and hips stay square. One more breath here. And we release. Left hand comes back in. Lift the upper body. Unthread the arms. Sphinx pose. On to the other side. Extend the right arm. Left arm threads underneath your right armpit and release your forehead down. Reach the right hand a little bit further out in front. Try to press the right shoulder a little bit further down and the right hip a little bit further down. Feel the stretch in your outer left shoulder. Breathing deeply into the stretch, relax the head, relax the face. Two more breaths here. And one more deep breath. Slowly release again. Right hand next to the head, press through the hand and thread the arms into Sphinx pose. Stay here for a moment. Again, pull the mat a little bit towards you with your hands and feel the collarbones opening. Press the ears away from the shoulders. Squeeze the buttocks. Feel the work in your lower back. Let's take two more breaths here. One more inhale. Exhale, release the forehead down onto the mat, hands next to the chest. Inhale. And exhale, press back and find your child pose. Take your knees as wide as the mat. Let the hips sink back to your heels. Gently rest the forehead on your mat. Press the palms a bit into your mat as if you want to push the mat away from you to create a little bit more length through the spine. Breathing deeply into the belly. Release any tension from your lower back. Take one more deep breath here. And slowly lift the head, roll the spine up and find a cross-legged seat on your mat. You can also sit on a cushion or on a yoga block if it helps you to keep the spine long. Take the arms by your side, and on your next inhale, reach both arms up over the head. Exhale, take your left hand onto the mat and bend towards the left side, supporting yourself with your left hand or forearm. Reach the right arm up over the head, gaze up, breathe into your right side body. On your next inhale, coming back up. Exhale, bend over to your right side. Right hand or forearm on the floor. Left arm reaches over the head. Breathe into the left side body. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, release the arms. Press the fingertips into the floor behind you. Open the chest. Draw the shoulder blades back. Let the head drop back. Feel the collarbones opening. One more inhale. Exhale, release. Arms back by your side. Spine long. Inhale, lift the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, drop the shoulders down. Again, inhale, lifting the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, let them fall down. And one last time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, let them drop down. Inhale, reach both arms up over the head. Bring the palms together. And exhale, take the hands in front of your heart. Thank you so much for joining me for this practice today. I hope you enjoyed the stretches and feel some release. Please leave me a comment down below, like this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos about yoga and Pilates. Hope to see you next time. Namaste.